Welcome back, Bravehearts all over the world. And today it is just a total honor and pleasure to actually be here with Bess, okay, and Mindy. And let me tell you something. First of all, when I went to school, I was told, stop daydreaming. I had a teacher so mad at me that he grabbed my shirt and almost ripped every button off my shirt. It pretty well traumatized me. I was only in grade 3.
Wow.
From that point on, I became more of a rebel, but I knew that I had to keep my dreams to myself, and I had to actually pretend that I was interested in what the world was doing. That's how they do it. That's how they kill your dreams. That's how they kill your passion. Okay, all right, there's only one answer, and if you don't answer the right answer, you're getting in trouble. Well, guess what? I got a big news for you. The only answer is my answer. That's the only answer it's ever going to be. And my answer to the world is this, that we need to rise together. My answer is, I know that I can't overthrow these psycho-tyrants, okay? And the reality is I don't want to. I don't want to be a freedom fighter. I want to be a freedom lover. Understand something. If we could get everybody on this planet to buy into unconditional love for themselves and each other, every war would stop. From the one in your head to the one in their bed to the one in every other country, that you have no problem killing somebody that is a different religion or a different color or a different ethnic group. And understand, that is a lot of the population. Because guess what? We're pissed off and we're angry, and you know, we can't get to the top of Mount Sinai to find out who's actually the main puppet master. But we don't need to do that. We don't need to use anger. We don't need to use hate anymore. And the reality, if you want to go down that road, your family's going to get it and you're going to get it. You know what I did? I decided that I was going to create $1 million app, and I was going to help to shut their yap. And guess what? They couldn't shut mine, because this app is going to enable us to bring on the real truth slayers of the world to be able to tell the truth and rewrite history the way it really happened, not the way they wanted to, because the victors always get to rewrite history. Well, they don't get to do that anymore. Not on this show. This show is not about me. This show is about us. This is about a united nation, not United Nations. This is a Braveheart nation where, guess what? You learn to love yourself and care for yourself. And oh my gosh, you can only give what you got. So I decided I was going to create an app about 2.5 years ago. I didn't know where I was going to get the money, but I knew one thing. I wasn't going to let a man create it. I was going to have a woman create it, because if you really want to talk about that, which is God, it would have to be a woman, because they are creators. They're not decimators, okay? Okay, when they see a tree, they look for the bird. They don't see a tree and see a picnic table, or they can sell toothpicks. Do you understand? The reality is here is that I'm going to bring on these two beautiful women, and you know what? You have no idea all the meetings that they've done, everything that they've gone through. And guess what? We are told that this is the most powerful health, healing, unconditional love app on this planet. And guess what? If it isn't, we're going to keep on striving to get there, because guess what? Your questions matter. Your life matters. And how would you like to be wealthy on all levels? From your health to your wealth to the relationship you have with yourself and everyone else. That's what this app is geared for. This app is not geared for anything else except, guess what? The human spirit. If you feed the human spirit, okay, all right, you will rise. And guess what? Why don't we rise together? What do you think, Mindy?
I think that is absolutely the plan. And thank you so much, Darrell, for the wonderful introduction. And we're so excited to be here. And it's been an absolute honor and pleasure building the Braveheart Nation app. And of course, I've been with you now for about as long. And I didn't expect that I was going to be building an app for you when I first started working with you, Darrell. And I got to say, my experience with apps, Facebook, as we all know, with the censorship, with the fighting that can go on, the conflicting ideas, thoughts, and beliefs, it can be a rough place. And when I think about your app and I think about the people that are going to be using your app, I feel insanely good about recommending your app to my family and friends, knowing that they're going to get the uncensored truth, knowing that they're going to get the most powerful healing, self-care, self-love strategies. They're going to be able to connect with the most powerful brave hearts that we have all around the world. And of course, find those practitioners that we've all been wanting to work with and get to experience the most powerful energy medicine and healing modalities such as Wolf non-surgical and the cell sonic regeneration. Now, of course, as I said, this is my first time building an app, and as associate product manager, I happen to be working with an incredible product manager, Ves Marinova, and Ves has built all kinds of apps. She is an expert in the field, and it's been just an incredible journey building this app with her. And of course, bringing your dream to life, Darrell. And my goodness, what an app this is. Ves?
Hi, thank you for having me. Thank you both. And such a kind, sweet introduction. I appreciate it. Yeah, this has been quite the journey. We started building this towards the end of last year. So we're live. We're currently in beta phase live, still testing, but with real users. And I do believe you guys have the official release for everybody on September
16th, Mexican Independence Day, of course, because as we all know, Darrell's in Ixtapa, Mexico, and he calls that place home too now.
Yeah, this has been really, really a lot of fun to do, and quite a lot of hours of all hours of the day and night type work, but it's incredible. And I really love all of Darrell's dreams and ideas. And that's one of the things I love doing and creating, when I can put multiple ideas into one place and still make it very user accessible, user friendly, and fun to just be in there and learn and connect and enjoy and not be censored.
Yeah. And, you know, and even the team behind us as well, like as they're building it and as they're learning, you know, the info in there, they're actually having fun using it too and learning new things. It's been really interesting hearing their feedback as well, because this is an entirely new genre for them. And of course, you know, it's always great to hear those outside opinions, right?
Oh, yeah. You know, I've worked with development teams for over 8 years now. And when you're building something for an already existing community that's really looking forward to come in there and play with it, it makes it that much more fun for the development team. Not just that they're able to quickly get feedback and adjust as needed, but it's also exciting because most companies out there build apps that you don't know if people are even going to come and use it or not. Right. So, yeah, this has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So we've definitely packed a lot of features, a lot of functionality in there. And I mean, this is kind of like a Swiss Army knife. It's got a little bit of everything, a lot of tools for different needs in it. But of course, every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be unveiling new features of the app. So today, we're going to be focusing on 2 features of the app and walk you through them. And the first feature is going to be the connect feature. So the connect feature, this is typically, you want to think of this as your feed. So very native to, you know, what you're already used to with the Facebook feed, Instagram feed. And we've also kind of merged in something that will remind you of the Twitter, you know, now known as X feed as well, for you to be able to connect with everyone on the app. So you'll be able to, of course, post your photos, post your videos, real size videos, you know, what we're used to on TikTok or Instagram. You can post those in there. We also have the feature to use carousel postings. If any of you use Instagram or you find those carousel memes on Instagram, right? And you're swiping through, that's a carousel. So we have that function on there as well. And then, of course, you know, all the other features that you're already accustomed to using. So this is a very intuitive app. So a lot of it's going to, you know, start clicking with you right away as soon as you use it. You'll be able to tag friends in the comments just like you do on Facebook. You'll be able to like posts. You'll be able to save posts in there. And of course, we're expanding into the chats, right? You'll be able to have group chats or like channels that you may have seen on WhatsApp and be able to connect with specific niche topics and practitioners on the app as well. So, Bess, do you want to do a little screen share of that?
I would love to do that. Let me just connect my phone here and let's see. Please let me know you're able to see my desktop clearly here.
Absolutely. Looks pretty good to me.
Just give me one moment. Okay, so as you said, Mindy, this app has a lot of different features, and yes, it is live. There's some things still being worked on, but today we're going to focus on a couple of things. First and foremost, the app is available on Android and Apple phones. Now, I already obviously have my account, so I'm logged in. You would have to just create an account and go through the steps. The app is also available on desktop. So that would be found at app.braveheartnation.com. Again, if you're new, just click on new here and follow the easy steps on the screen to create your account. I'm already logged in, so I'm going to go ahead and connect. I think I'm logged in. Just a moment, let me make sure it's the right Google account. Okay, here we go. Yep. Okay. So when you first connect, I want to talk about the feed first. Okay, so on a desktop, you will notice you don't have the bottom part as you do here on the app. The app has the home screen, the learn screen, the connect screen, the practitioner screen, and a couple other things. Obviously, it'd be in a desktop here. You don't have an app-like feature at the bottom. However, we put it here on the side for you guys so that you have a quick access of what we call the home feed. And you can quickly pull it up and pull it down as you see fit. Now, this first home screen here is kind of like your hub for the day, right? You're going to see any featured new classes. And if I was to play this, which automatically plays, you can scroll through and see a brief preview of the featured courses here. Okay. And then if you've already been in the app and you have watched master classes or courses and lessons and such, or even BHN TV station, you'll be able to see the continue your learning journey on the front here. Again, this is on the home, and here's your home screen on the desktop. The next thing you're going to see is a really nice track your perfect day section with these beautiful lions, the logo, and you can actually click on this and you have two options, which are to be tracking your perfect day per Dr. Darrell Wolf's suggestions. Yep. I'm just going to do a little here. Let's just pretend I did this today. Okay. So what's really cool about it, and we'll talk about this feature another day, but I just want to show you what it's going to do here is it's actually going to give you, wow, 2 days streak for the month. Good job, which I know we're already on the 14th, so I should be better. But anyway, yep. So you're going to have a nice, beautiful quote here. It's going to keep you tracked for the day. And of course, if you click track your perfect day, there's also really cool quizzes here that will help you identify certain things that may be happening, in your body.
Your issues and your tissues.
Exactly. Now, here, again, same thing, right? And then the next section is the news section. You can see all, or you can just kind of scroll through. You can click the article and actually see what it's about. Some of them have specific links, some of them don't. Some of them have recommendations at the bottom you can click on, some of them don't. It just depends. If you want to see all, simply click see all, right? And this will be a section that Mindy, you and your team will be updating quite often. This is what it looks like on the desktop. Again, you can scroll through and see all the different ones. And then if you want to read it, you can just click read it, you can bookmark it, you can share it, etc. Okay. So I'm going to go back up here. The next section we have is your events. So any upcoming events that are going on, you'll be able to see them here. Again, you can click on the event and read about it. and click to register. Some of them are free, some of them are paid. On the app, the event section is right here. Again, you can see details. You can see where the location is. This map is clickable, so you can see where it's hosted. If it's online, obviously it's an online event. You can click to register. That'll also take you there. And again, the map is here. This one is in Mexico. Okay, it gives you the time, the date, etc. And then the next portion you'll see is the current featured products for the Doc of Detox store. So I believe we have cleansing tea, Cellsonic, etc. And again, this is right here on this section. So that's the homepage. It kind of gives you a brief overview of everything that's currently going on, up-to-date information. Anytime we put any sort of news or events or webinars, and we currently don't have any webinars featured, but that would be showing here as well in this section. Okay. And then after that, the very bottom part is your practitioner portal, which this is strictly for the practitioners, where they get to have their own little section to learn, to be on the map, etc., which today we're not going to focus on. So I'm going to skip this part, but you can also see it here at the bottom as well. All right. So now let's go to the feed. On the app itself, the feed is at the bottom where it says connect. And on the desktop is just the first tab right here that says connect. Okay. So as Mindy, as you said, you can on the desktop click the little plus sign, and you can click the little picture to upload any type of pictures or videos, and or you can click the little pencil. And what that will actually do is allow you to just write a post. So this is kind of similar to, you know, with Instagram, you can only write something by posting a picture or a video. You can't really just type a question or get engagement going on. On Facebook, I believe you can. I haven't used it much. But the idea behind this is, you know, if you have a quick question and you don't have an image to post, that's okay. Just write what you need to write about, right? Yeah. And you can already see we have quite a bit of users in here already testing it and playing with it and posting and communicating with each other, right? It's very nice. It's very intuitive. And the next thing is, Mindy, like you said, you can like posts. You can actually go ahead and comment on posts.
Yes.
You can tag people. So I can go at Mindy and I can tag her and say hello. Hi. Okay. And she'll get her little bell notification up at the top. So it's very similar to a normal feed that we know of on social media, right? But with enhancements. The really cool thing we did here also is you can actually save the posts. If you bookmark specific posts of interest, then up at the top in your main bar, you're able to see all your saved posts, videos, content, products, whatever it is, books, whatever it is that you saved in here, okay? You can share with other people outside of the app. You can also click the three dots, follow, unfollow users, mute a post, report a post, etc. For me, and I can't move my app screen, unfortunately, I'm sorry, but to me, the app is always a lot more fun. But again, the desktop version is for people who maybe are at work and don't have time to play on that on an app, right? On the app, you click the little plus sign. I can type a post here. Hello. A little smiley face on it. And that will pop up on my feed. Now, you will notice there's a live section here. The lives are specific to practitioners. If you're a practitioner, you then have what we call a VIP account, which allows you to host lives. And we're releasing soon being able to host with inviting multiple hosts. Now, the lives can be watched and you can connect with different practitioners' lives, even if you're on the free version of the app, which is the majority is free. Practitioners just get a little special treatment, okay? So if Dr. Wolf has a great live on healing, He can jump on here, have it, and you can engage with it. Okay. And the lives are very similar, which I know in a couple of weeks we'll go ahead and show that as well. But it's very similar to how we do lives on other social platforms. So you can engage with it, you can like it, you can comment on it, you can follow the people, you can see who all's watching the live.
Yeah, testing the live was really fun. We popped on there and there was actually people inside the app that tuned in into the live, into the testing. That was really fun too. And just showed, very easy to access and start engaging with your community.
Exactly. So the next thing on the feed is you have the explore section, which right now you can just basically keyword search all the different posts. That includes posts of pictures, videos, carousels, or just regular written posts, as well as you can search the different users, which we're working on a little bit of an enhancement here in the next couple of weeks that's going to auto-populate all users, because we did add a level of safety. We're going to release public profiles versus private profiles because some people may want to go private. So it'll allow you to see all users, but technically on your feed, you will only see the information from people you follow and they follow you. Okay, if you open up your profile then on public, then of course anybody can see your stuff. So again, you'll have some really cool stuff to play with in here. But one thing we talked about Dr. Darrell's dreams, and he had a dream to have the perfect match in here, which Mindy, you can explain what the perfect match is really quick.
Yeah, it's connecting, being able to connect and come together as two spirit beings, right? And knowing that you've already done the work and knowing that, you're going to be paired up with someone that's gone through the same work that you have, right? So you can build together. And it's not just if you want to find that someone special in that, if you want to meet up with even, like-minded people and, just be friends for friends and building that connection and see where it goes as well. So with the perfect match, of course, there's, some things that you have to go through first, right? And that is watch the entire Braveheart Emotional Intelligence Masterclass. You have to go through that Emotional Intelligence Masterclass, right? So that's going to be your homework to get that unlocked. So a little bit of a gamified version here with the app. You've got to, complete the task for it to unlock. And as you can see on the screen here, it'll show you your matches. You can agree to them, not agree to them. If you agree, you can start chatting right away, and you'll have a section is just for your perfect match messages. And you'll get to, of course, configure everything that you're looking for on there. And you can start connecting with your tribe.
I think that's amazing. I really do. That's absolutely amazing. And I don't think that people actually realize what's been created here. I'm going to tell you something. Once you start to wake up, okay, you start to wake up. You know that you want to grow, but you don't even know how to grow. You know as well as I do that teamwork makes the dream work. When two come together, miracles happen. So whether we need to look at ourselves as being spirit beings, and that we want to take an elevator that doesn't go down all the time, that it's always going up. And we want to find somebody that's not caught up in all the BS that the world offers. You know what? I'm telling you right now, we meet someone, we get all excited. Oh my God, butterflies, fireworks. Well, that's over in about a year or two. The reality is, what if you had two spirit beings understanding that, guess what, this is a life-threatening, fun-filled adventure, and when they come together, they are there to support each other at the most highest vibrational level. No more judging, just observing, just supporting, not undermining, okay? Because guess what? If you have unconditional love for yourself and you're with someone else who has that, the roadblocks are gone. Mindy?
100%, Darrell. And, I see so many people on your platform, men and women, and I think just being able to come together on this app and, again, rise together with that elevator, right? And be able to connect on this app and find your literal, your match, your perfect match on this app is going to be a game changer. And like I said, I've seen so many people, men that are single, women that are single on your platforms, on the various different platforms, and to have those people now come together on the Braveheart Nation app and connect. Yeah, what you've done, Darrell, is absolutely incredible with this edition. And
I mean,
think
when
it's
I
going to be
when
a
I
big game
first said
changer.
it, Mindy, when I first said it to you, you kind of went like, "What?" Because what? But the reality is, everybody is you have to get this. You're always going to have relatives, but guess what? That doesn't mean they're family. Okay? All right? Let me tell you something. I have met people in my lifetime that they will always be so dear to my heart. I love my family. Don't get me wrong. The relative family, I love them. But understand something. I love the family that wants to soar, the one that minds their own business, the one that they don't get rocked by anything going on in the world. They have their passion, their purpose, and they go, this life is for living, not for surviving. Mindy?
Yeah, 100%. And I say, you can't pick your family, but you can pick your friends. And sometimes, what do they say, right? It's who you choose to come on this journey with you. And again, coming onto the BHN app, you're going to find your tribe there and you're going to be able to go on this journey together. And I think that's a beautiful thing.
And understand, everyone, I didn't build this for me. As time goes on, you're going to see less of me. Right now, you're seeing probably more than you want to. The reality is guess what? It's a lot of work opening up a studio, opening up an app, teaching the courses. But understand, I'm looking to have people come in and push me to the side. You know what? This platform is for people to come in here and do better than me, become better than me. I challenge people to do better than me and become better than me, because that's what's going to make the world. Mindy?
Yeah, 1% better every day, Darrell. And, having this opportunity, like I said, for people to come on the app, be a founding member. If you are a practitioner out there, if you are a creator, if you've got, a course, if you're watching this right now and you're like, how can I be a part of this? Give Darrell a call. All right. He always shows his number everywhere, 1469 8. Darrell, finish it off for me.
469 861 8884. Okay?
Yes.
And that's it. You know what? We are open to anything. If you don't bring your imagination into this life, your intuition and your courage, you're not even having fun. Mindy?
Absolutely. And that's what it's all about, having fun, finding your passion and purpose, living, that life that you dreamed of as a child, tapping in, as Darrell said, when he was a kid, had that experience with his teacher. And I think we all need to tap into that little child that's inside of us. What was our passions? What were the things that we were drawn to as a child? What were the things that brought us that joy? What were the things that put us into that flow state? And those are the people that need to be on this app, that want to fly higher and be a flyer.
Absolutely. And just know this, I couldn't have done it without Bess and Mindy. And I had some kind of conception of what I wanted, but they did all the hard work. They got up, early in the morning or late at night with India, working with this thing. It's not easy. And even the group that we actually had to build this, they actually believe it's the most advanced app they've ever worked with. Is that true, Mindy?
That's true. Is that true, Bess?
Well, this is definitely a big app. This app actually combines, I would say, 6 or 7 different modules, aka, each one can be its own app. Like this whole area of the perfect match, I haven't seen many apps out there that are dating and or connection apps that also have e-learning and finding practitioners and reading books and having a feed and such. So yeah, this is a big boy project. Darrell. So yeah. But if we can screen share,
I
real
thought it was a
quick,
big girl project. It was a big girl project. It wasn't a big boy project. Okay.
It's a big
Fair
girl project. All right. Did you want to screen share again once more, Bess?
Yep. Let's go ahead and quickly just show a couple quick things on the last part of this. So again, remember the perfect match. Is it screen sharing my screen?
I don't think so.
No? Okay, let me see here. Oh, I guess it kicked me out. My bad. Here we go. Can everybody see this?
Sure can.
So remember, you have to watch Braveheart Nation Emotional Intelligence to unlock the perfect match, okay? Once it's fully unlocked, you do have the filters here that you can go and you can choose to meet both types of people. You can choose your interests. You can even meet people worldwide because obviously Dr. Darrell has global audience. When you click apply, and yes, we have a little walkthrough that you can skip if you want, but when you click apply, you can actually see who is up online and whose profile is ready. So you can go look, and this is what it looks like. It's pretty simple. On the phone, you can actually swipe, or you can just do the X or the little heart. Now, if the other person matches you, you will be able to see it under view matches. If you have requests, you can click view requests and see that there. And once you match with someone, you can, of course, and yes, Mindy and I are matched. We can go and we can chat with each other, right? Which we'll go into the chat later. So really cool feature. And again, this is going to be part of your feed and your perfect match. So you can kind of switch between the two in one place. Now, the next thing I wanted to cover today is specific to the profiles. So on the desktop, you can click this top button here. And you can, I'm going to hide this little guy. And on the app, you just click your little profile tab. So one really cool thing we did here is we split your profile feed so that you can quickly see what's going on. If you specifically want to see things that you wrote on the feed, that'll be shown here in the little chat box. If you want to see any type of video and or picture posts, then that would be shown in this little guy here. And you can click it and you see if somebody's liked it or what they said about it. Okay. Kind of pretty cool. So again, super easy to do. The next thing is you can see who's following you and you can follow them back. And then here you can see your followers and who you're following. Same exact thing here at the top on the app. Followers and following. And if you want to go see somebody's profile, just obviously click on it. You can go, this person's brand new. They just followed me today. I can go into messaging them, which we'll talk about on another episode. And we can also do video and audio calls inside the app with people. The next thing on your profile, this is your little settings tab. And here it is on the desktop as well. Now, this is the important stuff, right? First and foremost, you can upload a picture. You can resize the picture. You can set your name, username, email address, phone number, location, and then, of course, your birthday. If you're, your gender, you can put a bio in here. And yes, you can do links on your bio. And if you've already watched the BHN Emotional Intelligence course, it'll allow you to open up your perfect match portion of the profile. Once you open this up, you can go ahead and set your preferences. The first part of this is going to be your preferences. What's your intent? What kind of habits you have? What kind of body type? If you want to put political views, occupation, or religion, you're more than welcome to, but not required. And then, of course, pick interests. Again, there's algorithms in this app, so the app will feed you whatever it is that you choose, right? And then you can choose your preferences. Who do you want to connect with? What kind of body types? What kind of habits? What kind of interests, etc. Okay, so once this is set up, you can go ahead and save your profile, and that's when everything will start opening on Perfect Match and populate for you. Now, the next thing here is, again, personal settings is your personal information. If you're a practitioner, we'll go that into the next episode, but practitioners will have their own way of us making sure that they really are practitioners, so we can open up the VIP portal for them. You have a preference section here. And again, same on the app, it's right here. Actually, you'll see this section when you first create your account. Whatever you choose in here is what the content will be fed to you with. So if you want to see every single thing that's inside the content of this app, you may want to choose everything that's here, but it's a lot. If you just want specific things, you can do that as well. We just released a new version to where now, even though you've already created your profile and chosen things, you can go back in here and you can change it up if you felt like you missed something or if you're curious about something. So this is where you'll find that under my preferences. Okay, of course, security and privacy. This is where you'll be able to set your accounts to public and private. You can block users, etc. And then, of course, you have the account settings, which will have your subscriptions, which again, everything is free in here, other than the VIP portal, which is specific to being a certified practitioner. Okay. And then of course you have the app settings here. So you'll be able, if you want people to tag you on posts on the feed, then obviously have this on. You can put your notifications on, and I highly suggest that you do, because there's some awesome features in here. And then of course, if you need help, you can just click help and information, which will take you to our main website. And one of the biggest things here is your send feedback button. When you click this, it will, well, this one's going on my Google, so I don't have it. But when you click this, it actually opens up an email that goes directly to our support desk. Okay, it's going to auto-populate your subject line as send feedback, and it will have information here. Now, what this information is, it's letting us know, are you on a web app, aka the desktop? Are you on an Apple or Android device? What version of the device it is, and what version of the app it is, so that if you do have an issue or some sort of feedback, and let's say you have a bug or you can't do something, then we can identify it if whatever device is having that problem, or if you simply have not updated the app and we've already addressed it. So do use that if you need to talk to us. Okay. So yeah, that's all I got for this round. There's a lot more to come. If I'm missing anything, Mindy, just let me know.
No, I think we got it all today, covering the connect and the perfect match and the profile setup. So everyone, stay tuned. Come back here every Wednesday until the launch on September 16th at 3 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to be going over, as we said, different features of the app. And we've got some news, some exciting news that you're going to want to be staying tuned for as well, for the grand launch of unleashing the BHN app to the world. So definitely tune into the shows. You don't know which show we'll be announcing the news on, so I do suggest staying tuned every Wednesday and learning about the BHN app. And come on, go to your app store, go to your Google Play Store, sign up on the web. Come be a founding member, get your handle, get your name locked in. I locked in mine, I'm at Mindy, so the only one. And we'll see you on the app. And Darrell, thank you so much for having us today.
Well, just know this, if I didn't have you today and yesterday, we wouldn't be here. And so everybody, you know that it takes a real team and an effort from everybody to do what we accomplish, okay? So we want to know if you've got ideas, if you want to be part of this Braveheart Nation movement, and understand something. The movement is in here, and it's about finding your authentic self. It's not about following me, okay? It's about finding you. It's not about following me. It's about finding you. Thank you, Mindy. Thank you, Bess. All right?
Thank you, Darrell. And we'll see you all next week.
And we'll rise together.
We will.